So, I don't know if you've noticed, but some of the recent trailers for the Marvels really do smack of desperation, at least in my opinion. And I think this adds more fuel to the fire that Disney know they have a big failure on their hands with this movie. Several of the more recent trailers have begun using clips from previous MCU films as part of establishing some of the backstory that leads into the events of the Marvels. In the case of this trailer, released on the Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel on October 10th, and the first 23 seconds are comprised entirely of clips from Infinity War, Captain Marvel, and Endgame, before finally giving us new content from the Marvels. Also on October 10th, a 46-second trailer was released. Most of the first 28 seconds is primarily footage from Captain Marvel and Endgame. Another trailer released on October 27th is also just about 1 minute long, and the first 14 seconds are all Endgame scenes with shots of Captain America, Black Widow, Thanos, and Tony Stark. So what's clearly being done here is audiences are being fed some nostalgia and nice reminders of better films in the series. It's like an attempt to connect Captain Marvel with characters who are far more popular. It's like the trailers start out with the sentiment of, hey, remember Endgame? Remember Infinity War? They were some of the biggest, most popular superhero movies of all time. Well, just keep those in your mind when you think of the Marvels. It's an attempt to contrive some interest in the film by continuously associating it with other, better movies that went before it. And is it any wonder? The plot leaks for this film have been out for a while now, and the story sounds like utter trash. The leaks sound very believable. It's another basic revenge plot, apparently. Oh, spoilers, by the way. Spoilers ahead, okay? Not that you probably care. There's a leak that was posted on Reddit some time ago. It was originally on 4chan. The villain is Dar-Ben, who's now been recast as a diverse woman, of course, and she's targeting worlds that Carol Danvers cares about, including one where the people communicate through singing, and apparently Carol was previously married to some prince there. It all sounds like a contrived excuse for a colourful musical interlude set piece in the movie. The three primary characters of Captain Marvel, Maria Rambeau, and Kamala Khan are all interlinked with their powers, so they keep swapping locations throughout the universe. If you don't know who Maria Rambeau or Kamala Khan are, don't worry, most people don't. Kamala Khan is from a show called Miss Marvel, where this young lady who's a big fan of Captain Marvel just develops superpowers of her own. I don't know why, I don't care. I didn't bother watching it. I saw the trailers. It looked like absolute trash. And Monica Rambeau, I didn't know who she was either. She's apparently the daughter of Maria Rambeau, who was the friend of Carol Danvers in the first film. Apparently Maria has died. So, anyway, oh God, I'm so bored already just reading the basic plot. I almost passed out. Now, long story short, the space station where Nick Fury is attacked. And to save the crew on board, because they don't have enough escape pods, he has the Flurkins, which we saw in the first Captain Marvel film. They look like cats. He has them eat the crew and store them in their stomachs in a pocket dimension. I'm not joking. This is what it says. Like, I'm just like, apparently that's what the leak says. So when the bad guy is defeated, there's some connections to what's happening next in the MCU. But first, there's a mid-credit scene where Maria is trapped in a parallel universe or something, because we just can't seem to have enough parallel universes now in the MCU at this point. Her mother apparently is alive, and she's Captain Marvel in that universe. And then there's also the emergence of the X-Men Mutants plotline. So I've heard Beast is going to be in this briefly in a cameo. We'll see. But the post-credit scene is remarkably cringe. So Kamala Khan steals Nick Fury's tablet computer that has information on the mutants. And she goes to see Kate Bishop. Now, if you don't know who that character is, right, because the name Kate Bishop doesn't mean anything to me. So she's a young woman who Hawkeye, Clint Barton, trained in the Hawkeye TV series. See, no one really knows these characters or cares about them. Okay, because they're nowhere near as popular as the core Avengers characters from the first 3 phases were. So all we have now are these sort of B-team and C-team Avengers that most cinema-going audiences aren't familiar with and don't care about. Right? There's no household names anymore that have any real draw for audiences to go and see them, right? So anyway, Kamala proposes the idea to Kate of reforming the Avengers. And she asks her if she's aware that Ant-Man has a daughter. It literally says here, Kamala steals Fury's tablet with data on Earth's emerging superhumans and approaches Kate Bishop with the idea of reforming the Avengers, telling Kate, "Did you know Ant-Man has a daughter?" So this is where we've been headed, folks. The MCU that was basically under construction in Phase 4 is now seemingly coming to fruition. For no reason, we're moving towards an increasingly female-led Avengers cast filled with characters that most people don't know, don't recognize, and have barely made any impact compared to the legacy, iconic MCU characters of the past. So with a story that bad, is it any wonder that the marketing for the Marvels film is so desperate, with frequent clips from better past MCU films used to try to bolster audience interest? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. The Dave Cullen Show is made possible by you, my generous subscribers. If you'd like to support my work, head on over to my Subscribe star, linked below in the description box, and for a pledge of as little as $1 per month, you can help to keep the show going. I'm also doing one-to-one monthly subscriber chats. Thanks again. Take care.